Hello and welcome to wenll's Guide to Soloing Malygos and Eye of Eternity 10-man as a hunter. So this first phase isn't too bad. It's mostly a tank and spank fight. There's a couple mechanics you want to look out for. One is occasionally he will summon a little star from the side, and you just kill it, and wherever you kill it there will be a circular area where whoever stands in it gets a damage buff. So you can see this power spark just formed. So generally what you want to do is you want to try to kill these not on top of malygos, but just kill them yourself. The other thing that you want to do is occasionally he will summon a vortex, which you can see he's doing right now, and whenever he does that, your pet despawns. So what you want to do is keep DPSing him during the vortex, and as soon as you land, summon your pet, get your pet on him, and then feign death. Once you do that, you'll want to kill the spark, which you saw I just did, preferably before it gets to the dragon, and then just stand in it. That way you can have your damage buff. You can see another one's actually coming towards them. It's not too big a deal if it lands in them, but preferably you want it to land not near him so that he does not get the buff himself. And if you can, it's actually pretty nice if you can get them to stack on top of each other, so you can get like 2-3 times damage buffs. But you can see doing another vortex, so my pet gets dismissed, so you just do your best to DPS him during the vortex. And as soon as you land, you want to summon your pet again, have your pet attack, and then once your pet's done some damage, you can feign death. You don't want to feign death until your pets actually start attacking him, though, because otherwise you will cause the encounter to reset. And pretty much after every vortex, there's going to be a spark that actually comes out, and there will always be 2 sparks, one, and then like probably 10-15 seconds later another one. So usually around the halfway mark, malygos will actually go into phase 2, and you just want to get as much DPS as possible during this, because that will, the more DPS you can get, and you want to try and use disengage and whatever speed buffs you can to follow him too while he flies away. But the more DPS you can get, the less time in phase, or the less health in phase 3 you'll have to worry about. So what you want to do in phase 2 is, well, for starters, you want to MD all the ads onto your pet, and then get under the little bubbles that form so you can get protected. But basically what you want to do is you want to kill one of the Nexus Lords, and once you've killed it, you want to hop on top of it, the little platform that disc he's riding around on, and once you've done that, you can just start flying around and DPSing all the other ads, and then the phase ends when all the ads are dead. So you can see I probably should have just hopped on that other one, but I was like, well, I'll just kill the other Nexus Lord. So once you've killed one of them, take the hover disc, and you won't have to worry about surge of power as long as you're in the air. Otherwise, make sure you're in a bubble. And then from there, just start flying around, killing all the extras, which shouldn't take very long. Now, once these are dead, occasionally it can glitch out, and if it does, you're just kind of screwed, and you have to redo the entire encounter. But for the most part, it'll when you transition to the next phase, you'll hop off your disc and the ground breaks, and then you should land on a dragon, hopefully. From here, what you want to do, once you land on your dragon, the first thing you want to do is you want to spam the 3 button. That basically activates a self-healing dot on yourself. And you want to get that stacked up to 5 before you even start this phase 3. Basically, you want that stacked to 5 throughout the entire encounter so that you are able to have self-heals in yourself. And then from here, what you want to do is literally your rotation is 1 1 2 1 1 3 1 1 2 1 1 3. Make sure you all, basically the entire point of this phase is to keep your stacks going higher and higher and higher. Otherwise, you won't have the DPS to kill him. So you're spamming 1 in order to get the combo points to use your 2 and 3 ability, and then you're spamming. You want to spam 2 before the stacks wear off, so you can get that stack debuff dot on Malygos to keep increasing rather than fall off, and that'll cause more damage the more dots or the more stacks is on them. And then you want to also make sure you're spamming 1 1 3 as your second ability, so that you can make sure your own 5 stacks of healing over time dot doesn't fall off yourself. So pretty much the entire trick to this phase is literally spamming 1 1 2 1 1 3, and you got to make sure that you don't stop spamming that 2 or that 3 until it actually does go off. So you want to make sure it goes off. Don't just go 1 1 2 and then expect it to be on. Actually spam the 2 and spam the 3 until you can make sure that it's actually on. The other thing you want to look out for in this phase is occasionally he does a surge of power you really can't do anything about, but occasionally he will do a static field, and you can kind of see that lightning ball next to me. And basically what you want to do for that is you just want to kind of do your best to move out of it. As long as you keep moving, you don't want to move too far away, but you don't want to be too close either. So if you're kind of like in a mediocre range from him, you should have enough time to move out of the way from his abilities as he casts them. So you want to be on the lookout for that static field. The fewer ticks of that you get, the better. But literally, that's the entire last part of the fight is 1 1, make sure 2 gets on, 1 1, make sure 3 gets on, 1 1, make sure 2, 1 1, make sure 3. So if you can keep those stacks up and keep your heal over time up, then you should be good. And hopefully you'll get the mount to drop for you, or 2 mounts. I'm not sure if the blue drake drops from here, or the CR0 drake, or they kept changing it. I don't even know anymore. But hopefully you get 1 or both of the drakes. So alright, so hope this guy was helpful, and thanks for watching. Also, thank you Steve Nash for showing me how to do this.